What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, June 21st, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Happy Cancer season. Happy summer solstice. Definitely a nice little vibe. We haven't had any water with the sun going through a season here since Pisces season. So, ever since we came into the spring, no water. So, it's going to be kind of nice, I think, to get into some of that feeling, more of a chill, it kind of has that summery vibe to it. So it's good. I think we're all kind of ready for it. We're at a Gemini season. Um, Nothing wrong with Gemini season, but I think this will just kind of shift from such a heady energy. You can definitely feel more in your body, in your foundation. It's Cancer season. It's going to make you feel like you want to get that foundation dialed up. Moon in Leo, that's outstanding too, because there's a nice mutual reception between the king and the queen, the sun and the moon. So definitely pretty vibey. But also look at Venus and the moon in the sky this evening after sunset, because that's going to be beautiful and that's good vibes too. Just in Leo. I know Venus is in shadow and getting ready for a retrograde in a month from now, but definitely a lot of things to build a foundation on in our lives right now that are a big focus on the value of happiness. Um, how to really, I think, express life, how to express ourselves in life and create from that place. How to show up, how to show our true feelings, our true emotions for any given situation that we come into in life. So today's a good day to express the emotions you feel. They'll have a powerful effect. It could have an exalted effect on life in some way. The moon will square Jupiter today, and I think, maybe this is just bringing up some like overzealous emotion. It's definitely amplifying emotion, and it's Cancer season now, so things can be a little. People could be a little preachy maybe with what they feel or what they want, how much of things they want. People could want more for themselves, more from others. We just gotta, be true. It's just about being true to yourself. Express what's real. You don't have to express what isn't real. I don't think you have to go down that route. Mercury's also in that exact sextile with Mars today. So definitely it's a very expressive day. I think people are gonna have a lot to say. You might have a lot to say. The mind is powerful, especially with Mercury in Gemini. So powerful thought could manifest. It could help you find more security in life, help you feel more at home. We could be, maybe making decisions on what home is to us, where we're going, what's taking place. All these different layers to our reality stem mainly from a foundation within ourselves. And I think it's just starting to make a lot more sense. And action on thought could have a big benefit in life. So we're definitely looking for quality, of course. It's still that time, North Node, Taurus. But quality is definitely more through the feeling now, and not so much through the thought, but the feeling, the thought, the action is like the holy trinity of what we're getting initiated into in life and how to, go through another year and make things great. The moon is also going to make good aspects to the nodes today and early in the morning. And yeah, it is also going to semi-square the sun. So if I clear some of this up, which this will probably be faster. There's also that. So Moon and Venus, especially, they are in that semi-square to the sun. And even Mars is kind of, in that too. So it's a weird blind spot right now, I think, when it comes to expressing ourselves and how we're feeling. We can maybe want to sidestep things. Don't. Just express yourself. It'll feel so much better. It'll feel beautiful. You'll feel like you're creating something. That's where I think even Mercury Nemesis is like, it's almost kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, you got to speak up for things in life if you ever want to hold on to the good stuff or if you want to make a change for better. I do think that that's something that is of importance. Jupiter, Saturn are in their sextile. So the moon will quincunx Saturn today as well when it makes that square to Jupiter. We just got to know what is enough, right? Like what when we're good and we have everything that we need, do we need to be, trying to project out more and more and more? I think it's just like knowing spiritually what's enough, knowing physically what's enough, and then creating based on sort of what's enough. I feel like we can want to overdo it in some way. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. We can try and project out that we need so much more than we really do. Maybe quality is actually less. Oh, that's a weird one. But maybe. This is more about quality of comfort, quality of emotion, quality of things might have us feeling empty, and that might take us out of creative presence, creative power, and we definitely don't want to do that. But today should honestly be a vibe. Mercury day, strong Mercury, good aspects with Mercury, with Mars. Definitely speaking things and acting on them make things happen. You want to feel better? Have the conversation. You want to feel better about what you're going to do? Put the mental effort in and do it. This is just kind of one of those days where it's like, you want things, go do it, right? It is Cancer season, which, some would say, oh, well, Cancer just wants to be home and chill out, and get cozy and get the blanket. And sure, if that's what's bringing more quality and happiness to your life, by all means. Less is more almost kind of comes back into the equation, maybe why I said that earlier. But there's also the cardinal presence of Cancer too, which is initiating, which is starting, which is moving, going forward. So there's definitely like the essence too that wants to move intuitively, move emotionally, and express what needs to be expressed to have the foundation understood by others, understood by self, and it's always the inner that reflects to the outer. So Cancer season's a great time to do the inner reflections, feel things, work through them, move with them, and you might just see where you end up. Maybe the tides take you out, maybe they bring you in closer to something. It's kind of like being willing, even like the Chariot card's Cancer too, right? Being willing to go where you're called, intuitively, emotionally, and have the mental toughness. And with Mercury and Mars in sextile, mental toughness should not be an issue for anybody. Fortuna, Pluto, right? Sextile. There is that yod to Juno and even the Sun. So, I do think that it's still one of those times too where like the people in our lives are super important for the future and the tracks that we're trying to lay. And people are such a fortunate gift, and the proper mergers in life are definitely, you're seeing benefit from the mergers that are meant to be there. And it's like, gosh, build the foundation around those, for real. Build strong foundations around the unions in life that do make you feel safe, secure, fully expressive, and seen. There's a gold mine there, even if there's uncomfortable situations that come up. That's how it goes, right? Like relationships take work with anything that we have a relationship to. So anything that's really a benefit in our life, I think we want to keep propelling that forward, keep creating it. And I also think that, the things that aren't a benefit, whatever we're looking at in life, those also need to be emotionally recognized and mentally acknowledged and understood as well. And maybe the whys start to come up. So definitely look at that moon, Venus and Mars tonight. It's going to be top notch. Top notch. I love a waxing crescent moon and a semi-square to the sun. Maybe because I was born with it. But with Venus there, oh, man. And Cancer, it's like, go to your favorite like sunset spot with your lover and have a romantic evening looking at the stars. Vibes. Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't know. Maybe we have to pick up a little bit more slack on certain things, and maybe it's more about expression. Maybe it's more about our creative ways and where we're putting our energy. And like maybe we've been slacking energetically lately, and it's time to like kind of pick up the slack. We might want to take a break, but maybe certain things need to be looked at. Maybe they need to be done. And using that powerful solstice zero Cancer degree to like move it on forward, keep things going. I feel like there's like whenever I see a 10, especially reversed, I feel like it's not ready to be done yet. We think it's time to drop the weight and like stop caring so much, but I feel like it's kind of like, whoa, actually pick up the stuff. Pick up the things in life that you feel good about instead of, letting those slip away. Seven of Swords in reverse. I think that's good. I feel like it's going to be hard to be, bullshit's going to be seen. There's trickster energy around. It's shown. I feel like whenever I see also the Seven of Swords reversed, it's like it's not shady. It's not trickster. Like we just see through the BS. Maybe we feel through it. Coming into Cancer season, feeling and emotion is definitely heightened now. So if the mind's been playing tricks, or you think somebody's been deceiving mentally, like there's a feeling, there's a knowing. It's like everything's clear. So those things might need to be spoken to, and yeah, that Mercury Mars sextile in Leo and Gemini will definitely speak to it because it sees it. Ace of Cups, upright. Yes, beautiful. New, emotional beginnings. There's so many things to build a foundation on, and to feel that leave us feeling overflowing with happiness, with goodness, with abundance, joy. There's just so many emotions that we can be choosing to fill up our cup with coming into the summer, and we need to pick those things up. We need to remember to like overflow and start the journey with the feelings that we want to really go into the new season with. So I think that's super important. So make sure you're filling your cup up with the things that you want, to be overflowing with, and the things you want to build a foundation around. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.